Hi guys, today I have a review on some of the new e.l.f. brushes for you guys. So I have 7 brushes to go through with you guys. So first up is the blending brush. This is what it looks like. I was kind of confused when I first ordered this because I was like, what am I gonna do with this weird dense fan brush? But I did go to Sephora and I saw that Sephora actually has a brush just very similar to this and a lot more expensive. So this brush is worth, what is it, $6. This is the Ultimate Blending Brush. I really enjoy this brush. It's actually a really great foundation brush, and you would never think it from looking at it like this. You're like, what the heck? But when you do apply your foundation, it just kind of helps go into all these areas, creases, crevices. It just blends in, and since it is a synthetic brush, it does a really great job of blending. And then I really like that you can blend down your neck so easily, especially since it has that fan curvature to it. It just blends down your foundation through your neck. Very beautiful. You can use it, and I have tried it out for especially like cream products for contouring, highlighting. It does work really nicely, but for a foundation brush, this is really great. And I really like that it's so tiny and travel friendly, so it's a great brush to try. If you guys have ever tried a brush like this, definitely let me know. I'd love to hear back from you guys. I think that this is a very new kind of cool different way of applying. I know that foundation brushes have evolved so much, and I think this is one of the new ones that is really gonna draw in a lot of people, and a lot of people are gonna like it just because you can actually like get in between your, you know, all those areas. It's thin enough to get in between it, but it's dense enough and really blends out everything so nicely. So I've really been enjoying this a lot. The second brush was actually something that I mentioned in my June favorites, which is the, wait, this is the blending brush. Oh, this is the Bare blending brush, sorry. This is $6, and then this is the Ultimate Blending Brush, which is also $6. This one is more of a buffing brush, and it does a really excellent job at buffing. It even gets into those crevices and everything, but not as well as the other one does. But this buffs in your foundation like crazy. Even if you're gonna put like a setting spray afterwards to kind of make everything melt in together, this is beautiful to kind of go in and really buff and just really buff that foundation so that it doesn't look cakey or heavy on your face. It's just absolutely beautiful. It's actually a really good brush as well if you're looking for something for the ColourPop items, like especially their blushes and bronzers. This kind of brush that is synthetic and a little bit dense is really good for you to dip into that and really buff it into your skin as well. So this is a multi-purpose one. I love it for foundation as well as for the ColourPop, even though I use more of an angled one for the ColourPop cheek items, but this, if you wanted to, could do a really good job as well, and it's super affordable. Next up is the Flawless Concealer Brush. This one is worth $3. It's really nice. It's fluffy. I really like this for various things as well. First up, for what it's made for, which is concealer. If you watch quite a few of my concealer demos, I'm always using this brush, which comes in an Eco Tools travel kit. I really love this brush, and I feel like this is kind of like its big brother. This kind of does the same thing. It's a synthetic brush. It blends in that concealer, and I love how super soft it is. So especially underneath that eye area, you want to be delicate. You don't want to kind of mess up that concealer. I feel like a lot of brushes, if they're kind of harsh underneath that area, it just kind of accentuates more those lines and wrinkles underneath there, and you don't want that. So that's one of the reasons that I like bigger brushes, flat brushes, or brushes that don't really bother that area. So really love this. It really blends in really nicely your concealer, and you can blend it down into excuse me, into that V area. So really love this, and it's super cheap and affordable for $3, so you can't beat that. Also, e.l.f. is always giving like free shipping days and things like that, so you might want to wait out for one of those days and then just go for it. Also, I've seen that e.l.f. has been popping up at CVS, Walmart, all these different places, so it's going to be more accessible as well. Next up is the e.l.f. Blush Brush. This is a $3 brush as well, but it's not really a blush brush to me. I think it would be okay, but I'm really into more bigger, fluffier brushes for my blush. This is way too tiny for me. This could even work for contouring if you wanted to, for highlighting and contouring, but what I really love this brush is for setting my under eye powder. This does such a great job of just putting that powder and packing it in underneath there, really setting that concealer but not disturbing it. So really love this for that. And as well as the next one that I'm going to talk to, it's the small tapered brush, and this one's more of a pointed one, and it does the same great job of really setting that under eye powder underneath your eyes. This one, which is also, this one is also $3, the tapered one. This one is also really great for contouring and highlighting. It's such a good brush, and all these brushes are so good because they're cheap and they are super soft. So really like this for highlighting, contouring, and setting that under eye. I feel like I need 2 or 3 of these to do everything with, but they're absolutely phenomenal brushes. I can't even tell you how excited I was that e.l.f. has stepped up their game. They're super soft. They're really strong and sturdy brushes, and then at the same time they're super cheap. I mean, you can't go wrong with them. Sadly, I didn't get the contour one just because it's been out of stock, but if it does come in stock, then I'll probably get it or review it for you guys and, you know, kind of do a video on it separately. So the last 2 brushes are eye brushes from this studio line as well. This is the e.l.f. blending brush, and it's just kind of like a flat fluffy brush. This one as well is let me see, this one, yeah, this one's $3 as well. This is a really great brush for applying eyeshadow all over the lid and then just blending it out, as well as just blending out the crease if you use it more at a vertical angle. Very nice and soft. If you're looking for cheap brushes and you're on a budget, definitely go with e.l.f. Last is one of my favorite ones, and I feel like it's kind of a dupe for something that I absolutely love, and this is called the Crease Brush. And it's a very thin, small brush, as you can see right there, and it's perfect for especially getting into the crease, doing more of a cut crease, or even just darkening up that outer V or outer crease. Beautiful brush, and $3. The thing that this reminds me of is something that you guys aren't going to believe. It's my new MAC 221. Look at that. Look at that. Like, I could not even believe how similar they were. I'm so super impressed, and they do basically the same thing. Does the MAC one have a little bit more bristles and a little bit more density to it? Yeah. I do feel like the MAC one does blend out a little bit better, but for $3, this basically does the same thing. You might have to do a little bit more blending, but I mean, you can't beat. This is like, I don't know, like 20 something dollars, and this is a $3 brush, so you tell me. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'd love to hear you guys response on this. Let me know which one you like, or which other brushes that are out there from e.l.f. that you guys have tried. I'd love to hear from you guys and know which ones there are, or if you'd want me to try any of them, leave them down below and I will definitely try to try them. Thank you guys so much for always watching, for supporting me. Don't forget to subscribe down below. I love you guys, and until next time, bye guys.